That dazzling light die that doubles confuse actions seems real solid for our build. And put this on. Let's go ahead and convert this. You can apply shield to everything and play this. Because I believe the purification from Sun Eye will bypass shields anyways. You know, even though it's not taking 2 damage, I think it'll still receive purification. Yes, okay. Good stuff. And we are dealing more damage because of this, so great stuff there. Alright. It doesn't seem like Nefarious Pulse triggers Sun Eye, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and play this on you. This will guaranteed be a Purify hit. We can save that for just a moment. This is also guaranteed to be a Purify hit. So I think we can just do that. Play this. Let's go ahead and discard this. We didn't deal any corruption this turn. We'll play this. Play this. Alright, bad roll on that, but we're doing fine. Okay. Some good stuff here. That will go well with superposition next turn. Play this, get some shields. Why not? You're going to deal 2 Nefarious Pulse, and you're going to also add 1 to me. I'm going to take another 2 at the beginning of my turn. That should be fine, though. I think we should... Yeah, we should be healing from that, so we should be fine. And we're getting fairly bad luck on our lightning storms. Okay, we got another Nefarious Pulse. Let's see if we can't just end the fight now. Let's see. We need to heal. This will probably heal us. Yeah, okay. There's that. This will guaranteed a Purify hit. Let's go ahead and do that. If these hit the enemy, it's probably just going to end the fight. If they hit me, it might be a problem when we end turn. So let's save this for last. Or if we can just re-roll it, that would be great too. Or not. Alright. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Cool. It's probably in our best interest to grab healing. Electrostatic field can also be pretty good. At the end of your turn, all enemies receive purification for each die in your hand. Sentinels have a chance of dealing critical using the same stats as my critical chance, with an additional 30% chance and 3 critical multiplier. Oh, interesting. Every 2 turns, purification will guaranteed be critical. This would be nice if I could combine these two so that Sentinels could guarantee a critical hit, but we'll go and apply critical to the Sentinels so we even have a chance of that happening in the first place. All your starter die are changed into random non-starter die. Interesting. We do have some solid starter die, if I remember correctly. These are fine. Good healing and good shields. Honestly, I think I want to keep my starter dice, because these could be changed into like literally anything, which might not fit into our build. It might actually hurt us. But I think we're fine with this, honestly. Sorry, bro. They're both level 3. I think we can take our chances with the risky die here. Probably some good stuff here. Brilliance, probably want to go with that. Meteor Rain is also fairly good, especially with Serenity. Let's go ahead and go with the Brilliance. It fits into our build. And yeah, we'll just grab the Meteor Rain. We can sacrifice for another Star Blessing. Got just enough time to take care of this boss and maybe do another fight if we have enough time. If we get through this boss quickly. What is this? Tempest Pollen. Whenever you or Sentinel deal Purification to a Sentinel, a random enemy receives Purification. For each Purification received by that Sentinel, divided by 2. What? I gotta read this again. Whenever I or a Sentinel deal Purification to a Sentinel, I'm assuming that means either mine or enemy Sentinels, a random enemy receives 1 Purification for each Purification received by that Sentinel, divided by 2. So I guess if I am focusing on a Sentinel from an enemy, like in this boss fight, then some extra damage will just be spread around, or if I'm healing one of my Sentinels, then some extra damage will be sent out, which is kind of interesting, but I'm not sure it's really all that great. While I have 1 heart, I deal extra damage. If you have 25 dice in your dice pool, increase Purification received by enemies by 1. And for each die, increase Purification further. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick this up. We don't really pick it up all that often, but we do have 30 dice right now, so we're already going to get an extra 2 Purification on the enemies, which is real good. Alright, let's get some critical chance going. Serenity on us is great. And we get a refresh from the safe die. Okay. Let's go ahead and use Doubt Dispeller on this. Meteor Rain, probably gonna do some good stuff for us. I'll hit them 1 time at least. I honestly don't really care about Doom in this instance because, for the most part, Doom is going to actually help us. Well, not help us, but it's not going to hurt us, I guess. Not yet, at least. We were already a third of the way through the battle. 2/3 of the way through the battle after the first turn. That's crazy. Will this do it? Yeah, wow. Quickest... I don't even know the guy's name, but quickest mage fight of all time. Serenity, discard, and just purify damage. Nah, I'll keep ours. Ours are pretty solid. Whenever you dodge corruption, all enemies receive purification for each corruption dodged. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I think I would pick this up if we had more dodge chance, but we haven't picked up any dodge chance yet. So let's go ahead and go with this, because that's just straight damage to everything, which again is going to be increased by our star blessings. So I would say it's pretty solid. Increased purification received by enemies by 1, but I deal less to me and my sentinels. What are these then? Draw 1 additional die per turn. Apply hidden. You can't see what the enemy rolled. Or gain stunned. So I only re-roll 1 die per turn. Yeah, let's go with this. We haven't been re-rolling all that much, so I think I can afford to give up some re-rolls for a bit. We're going to upgrade our sentinels. After this dice pull, of course. We get more confuse actions. We get rebound. Or area purify. Let's go for the rebound. What is this? Gain 30 critical. Corruption has the same chance of triggering a critical as purification. No, it sounds like something we would want, but again, we want to keep our corruption actions below 6. So, probably not that. Or confuse actions are good. And it's a safe die. But copycat is also good. We don't have any of those yet, so we'll pick one of those up. Alright, let's move on. We really haven't been struggling all that much throughout this this game at all. So I wonder if these guys will give us a bit more of a run for our money. So why do you have Serenity? Whenever Chrysalis receives Purification, apply Serenity. At the end of the turn, lose all Serenity. Oh, okay. Well, we can convert this. Draw some Chaotic die. Or at least one. That's pretty great. Oh, it's a Forged Thunderstorm, actually. I was gonna say, if this is just straight up Thunderstorm, that would go well with, you know, this. I guess we could just give up a discard. We haven't been discarding a lot either this game. So that should be fine. Gain a Serenity. Sure, because that won't, you know, that won't run out at the end of the turn. I'm gonna put this on you and start hitting you with all this stuff. Oh, you have 2 thorns on you. Forgot. Didn't even realize. Alright, so that's kind of an issue. I guess in that case we can just hit you with this, and what is this? We'll hatch in 3 turns. Yeah, we can just do this. That did a lot of damage. That should be fine. Yeah, I would play these, but that will just make me lose a life. I'll just move on. So then maybe we can do most of our damage with corrupt actions and just try to get some shielding to help against the overcorruption. Because otherwise we can't use Thunderstorm or Lightning against this guy, or else we'll just die. Oh, I should have copied one of those. I didn't even realize. Gain 1 boost, sure. Draw 3 new dice. Holy. Yeah. Yes, please. This will not overcorrupt you. Alright. This will, though, if it, if it hits. We have to give up a life, then. These are mandatory as well. I kind of forgot these are mandatory. Well, I don't really want to lose a life if I can help it. So, I was going to say let's re-roll all of these, but we can only re-roll 1. But we can guarantee purify hits if we get this face here. So maybe we just do this. Well, there's 1 at least. We can draw some extra dice with this. I mean, we're gonna have to play it anyways. So let's go ahead and play this here because it's an area confused. So if it is, if it would be a corrupt action, that would take out our sentinels, which is not great. We have some more purify actions we can do. Not a lot else. We can re-roll you again. Okay. I guess that's okay. Again, we can't just convert it. Let's go ahead and play these. Take some damage. It's fine. Ah, we're kind of at a stalemate here, I guess you could say. If we play this, and it's a corrupt action, we're gonna die no matter where we put it. So maybe we do this. Heal ourselves with this. I didn't realize we were about to get a refresh. That's nice. I'm gonna play this. And now we have to play this. So again, if this is corrupt, it will take our life. The enemy will take our life. So let's go ahead and just do this. We'll just hit you with this. Yeah. Nice. Alright, so we have one more turn before Bro basically destroys us. Because I remember the dice on this guy when he hatches is crazy. But what can we do? We can critical chance for sure. Purify, unforgeable for your purify, that's fine. Undo that. Heal with this. You can convert this. And this is going to be mandatory, and it's an area. Confuse. I forgot the name for a second. Whenever you play a Meteor Rain action, a random enemy receives Purification. And I guess we might as well put that on. No reason not to, really. So, we can play both of these. We can burn this here. Alright. We can play this. Heal ourselves. I guess now is kind of the moment of truth, because... Actually, no. No, we can just play this. Because even if, you know, we get hit from thorns, we're not going to die from that, so... Yeah, there we go. Alright. Made it out with all of our lives and an extra star blessing. Oh, finally, we get some more dodge chance. Thank you. Some area shielding is probably what we want, but what is this? Aerial Needle, what is that? Increase random purify and random confuse actions value. We don't have random confuse actions. We have confuse actions, but not random confuse actions. So we don't really need that. Hex dice and and some more critical hits. Yeah, we'll just go for the shields. Seems most useful out of all of those. Increase max overcorruption by 3. That might help us a little bit. Whenever you deal corruption to an enemy, apply light shield. Getting disoriented. Purifying corrupt actions of any type have their values randomized between 1 and 6. No. I almost think this would be nice, but I don't really think this... I mean, like, we can work with disoriented actions for sure, but I just don't think it'll help us that much. It just kind of changes how we play. This could help us, and this could help us as well. This is kind of creating the same, almost the same kind of build we had with Sothis, you know, except we're using confuse actions instead of relief that we had. I'm gonna go with this. Something tells me we can really make use out of increased overcorruption meter. Let's go for the event, because we're going to have enough at the end of this floor to upgrade our sentinels 2 times anyways. I was looking at what our sentinel level is, but we can go ahead and sacrifice a heart here. We'll be pretty much safe. Get the malicious orb again. We might want that. At the end of your turn, receive purification for each die in your hand. Whenever you or a sentinel deal corruption to an enemy, if you have less than 50 brilliance, gain 3 brilliance. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I know I said I want the orb, but this fits into our build perfectly. You've come across a Bohemian altar with floating mirrors. I don't think we've seen this event. This is new. Writings from this place describe rituals for creating paradoxes. Duplicate any die from your dice pool 3 times. Oh, and we get to choose. Oh. Oh, man. What does this do? Do 2 purification to any target, double the value of all dice from your hand with confuse actions. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a few of those. It's balanced dice. Okay. Probably just want to get favorable wins. Or dodge chance, of course. Thank you. And that will actually take us to the end of the stream. So we'll go ahead and continue this next week. We're making good progress with Austra. We're about to beat Ground Zero. We have a pretty good shot of beating the boss, I think. Of course, there is also a good chance we get kind of screwed over all of a sudden and lose all of our lives, but for the most part, we're okay. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you watched on YouTube, I will see you tomorrow. If you watched on Twitch, I will see you on Saturday. Good stuff today. We finished out Sothis' unlocks, and we unlocked a new Astrea level and a new anomaly level. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and continue this next week, and I will see you then. See ya.